Cosplay. So costume play. It's fun to play. It's fun to be in costume.
Cosplay is really one of the ones where there is almost like unspoken friendship that is already there.
I think I'm a pretty introverted person, but definitely having the same interests as like a bunch of people here can help you sort of flourish.
It's like a really fun crowd to be in here.
They're very excited. They've been waiting the whole entire week for it.
Can you read minds?
Yes.
You'll never guess.
We actually have more people. I'm very delightful to be part of this community.
So if you're cosplaying from something and someone recognizes you in that cosplay or they're cosplaying from the same thing, automatically you know that you already have the same interest. Cosplaying for like a decade. So this is I think like my 9th fan expo.
Actually, this is the second time to be here. Last year I was a different character and I'm cosplaying here as
My first time was in 2016. So this is a few fan expos for me, I think.
Just for the kids na makita yung mga favorite characters sila. Ngayon distracted na sila kasi ang dami na nakikita.
First time niya po ito. So I wanted to make it special para sa kanya.
We watch anime, yeah.
You're like anime, K-pop.
Yeah, K-pop, some video games.
Like everyone here watches Avatar. They watch Avatar.
Yes, we're all huge fans.
We were here last year as Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Pan, Gohan, and then
So this will be my first year cosplaying, and I wanted to do maka for a long time, but I didn't get to because this staff takes a long time.
What got me interested was that like I first started watching like Naruto forever ago, and then from there I got introduced to like the cosplay scene, and then I managed to like convince a couple friends to go cosplay with me at a convention, and from there that's where it spiraled.
I mean, in my relationships, a lot of my friends, my boyfriend, we watch anime, play video games, and that sort of thing. So I think it has definitely created many friendships in my life. And especially with my brothers too, all of us sort of grew up watching anime.
Star Wars was one of the first movies I ever saw, so it's always been very near and dear to my heart, and today especially.
I've been watching since very beginning. The first time I heard this show was almost like a long time ago. I watched the entire series and I really enjoyed it so much, and I really appreciate about these characters and the story.
They just hang around with us and yeah, they kind of got into it.
Oo, kasi siyempre sa Pilipinas pa rin yung Sarah Munting Prinsesa.
When I was young, I kept watching Dragon Ball, and my daughters watch it with me, and we also watch Hunter x Hunter, and yeah, and the rest is history. Every Sunday we actually watch Attack on Titans, but it's done already, and then we start watching the Spy Family. Every Sunday we sat down in front of the TV and watch anime. Yeah.
Like kinalakihan ko na rin yung anime, kinalakihan ko na rin yung mga video games na gano'n. Nung mga bata ko lagi kaming mga magkakapatid kami. Naglalaro kami lagi mga like para bang mga anime characters yung kinukuha din namin ng gano'n So every time na may mga expo na ganito or may mga nagko-cosplay, as much as possible ine-enjoy namin yung mga ganitong klaseng event.
Cosplay is very much like a hobby. It is what you make it. You can go as serious as that, or if you just want to like dress up with your friends very casually, do something silly, that's also totally cool. In terms of like family stuff, it's really cool to see like a wide variety because depending on like your interests, your family's interests, it can definitely turn into something that like is a hobby for everyone. I do know a couple people who like do cosplay with like their families, like with their siblings, with their parents. So it's really, really fun to see, and I think that depending on like what your interests are, it's a really fun way to like do something together.
I had to buy from the store from this all thing except the wings cost me like $300 to $400. It's expensive. I know, it's just ridiculous to be. And then the challenge was to the wings. It's hard to find the online website. So that's exactly what happens.
We have to order it like a week before yung Fan Expo, but it's hard because a lot of them you have to wait 3 weeks, a month. But we got a good one. Right. And she actually cut her dress too. Yeah.
I feel like definitely in like Filipino culture in Asia, school is obviously very important, but my family personally has let me like sort of do art as a thing on the side, and has definitely encouraged me to do stuff like this. Last year I didn't really get a crazy costume, but this year I was like, okay, I have to build something, and my dad is an engineer, so he helped me do all like the mechanics and the pipe and stuff like that. So it was really fun for all of us.
Hindi lang kami nakakimono eh. May yung kapatid kong babae, tapos yung isa kong cousin nakakimono din sila. Yung isa naka-dress up as a Haikyuu character. Tapos yung isa
It's a
Genshin Impact, yeah.
We're cousins, and then the boys are
Like boyfriends.
Partners, yeah.
yeah.
So we're pretty related, yeah. Most of the time.
Their parents are actually right there. They're so supportive.
Speaking of which,
So supportive.
yes.
She was excited actually. She was excited to see, because she was here before, so she want to see other people. Like she also saw another Anya, so she kept yelling at her.
I think it's like a really good way to have a community and build community, because I find that sometimes, especially in the realm of finding your niche and finding a group of people where you can enthusiastically meet new people. It's a really unique space where building that community is a lot easier than meeting a stranger in a certain place in in public or wherever, because you're already set up to have something in common, some common shared interests.
They feel like they have that sense of belonging, and they feel like parang they can express themselves. Yeah, so excited sobra. Tsaka kita mo naman feel. Kanina pa yan, nakatatas talaga. It's just really nice to have that community. So sobrang excited sila.
Iba din na yung yung parang feeling kapag may mga naka-cosplay na kasama mo, tapos mag-take picture ka ng ganito. Iba din yung mga yung mga experience na nakakausap mo sila, nakikita mo kung gaano kagaling yung ginawa nilang cosplay. Sometimes, kapag meron kang kapag lagi-lagi ka naman dito sa may convention, you make new connections eh. Social connections, new friends.
I think it's definitely a way to get to know more people, and Fan Expo is definitely a way to meet other cosplayers and get to interact with a lot of new people. So I feel like the community is very kind and accepting to people of different diversity.
In terms of being part of this culture, I think just extended enjoyment. I think, just to keep enjoying meeting people, showing up, being in costume. What drew me is the crowds, the people. It's so much fun to share fandom with everybody in the city. Growing up as a kid, you get made fun of for liking stuff like this. So it's great to come to a place where you have a sense of community and a sense of belonging.